Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today's pick a card reading is all about you awesome Virgos. That's right. This is your May 2020 career and finance forecast. We have 3 piles. Pile number 1 is represented by a big chunk of amethyst. Pile number 2 is represented by a piece of goldenite jade. And pile number 3 is represented by a piece of pyrite. So go ahead and choose the pile that resonates with you. And while you're doing that, I'm going to take this moment to ask that if you like these readings, please hit the like button. Consider subscribing and turning on that bell icon so you can be notified when I upload. And definitely leave me a comment down below. I love talking with you guys. It makes my day. Some of you guys I see, if I don't see you every day, I kind of get a little sad. I get a little worried. Want to make sure you're okay because you guys really do bring me a lot of joy. So drop me a line. Tell me what's going on in your neck of the woods, how you're doing, how life's going for you. And here we go. Pile number 1, 2, and 3. If you need a bit more time, go ahead and pause that video. And let's get started. All right, my beautiful Virgos. You chose the giant chunk of amethyst. It almost looks like a cookie with grape jelly. Oh, it's so pretty and delicious. I would not attempt to eat it, though. Or maybe I would. We'll see. Depends on if we can get groceries, am I right? Here we go. You got number 1, Ghost of the Pumpkin Patch. Count your blessings. Well, that's always a good thing. I know we as Virgos tend to help people a lot and do a lot for others. But sometimes we can get caught up in what we are doing and what we want and what we need and not in what we have, if that makes sense. And this card's kind of saying, take some time out in May and be grateful for what you have. And stay strong. There's a burden that you're going to be putting down. Something you're putting an end to in May. Could be a job. Could be a project. It could be a friendship within the job. It could be a part of your job. You could be like, hey, look, you know, you hired me as a zookeeper, not as an electrician. So I don't really, that's not my thing. That's not what I'm supposed to be here for. And they're like, you know what, you're right. Let's go ahead and give that to somebody else. The 6 of Cups says you may have been sort of lingering and dwelling on past memories, and that may have been the burden. Stay strong, because this burden from the past, you're cutting it out of your life. You're saying no more. This could be a person that you work with, that is a friend that you've kind of maybe you helped them get the job and you help them keep the job because they keep messing up and you keep covering for them. And yeah, they're a childhood friend, but this burden is really growing on you, and it's hard to count your blessings when you have someone who is sort of stealing them from you. So you decide to cut that out. And you're standing strong and independent financially. Yeah. And financial success. Okay. The other possibility here is that some of you have been on a career path that you have wanted since you were a kid. And the cards are saying it's time to be strong and put the burden down, because you're not going to, this job and career field that you've wanted since you were a kid, it is not meant for you. It's time to put it down. It's time to cut it out and move forward so you can be financially successful in the job that you're supposed to be in. And you will know when it comes, because it will just feel right. In the meantime, count your blessings for what you do have. Don't get stuck in the past. Count your blessings for what you have right now. And stay strong, because this burden that you've been carrying, this is coming to an end. You're going to be financially successful. For those of you that don't have a job right now, I kind of see this as saying, you know, try and find something in your life right now to bring you a bit of joy. count your blessings with what you do have and stay strong, because the struggle is almost over, and something from your past is coming back, and it's going to be honest with you, and it's going to allow you to stand strong financially. I don't know what that means. That could be someone is coming, if you're creative, maybe someone's coming back to buy something that they said they were going to buy, and it allows you to have some financial freedom for the month. For those of you that are looking for a job, stay strong, because your search is almost over. There is something, you will know the perfect job when you see it, because it will give you that feeling of being a kid, that kind of awe, that wonder, that, hey, maybe. So cut out any doubt that you have. Remember to count your blessings and move forward, because you're going to be solid financially in whatever you do, pile number 1. And that is what I have for you, gorgeous Virgo, pile number 1s. You beautiful amethyst Virgos. I want you guys to remember how amazing you are. You came up in your own reading right there and right there. You're like, hey, that's right. We are awesome, and we're gonna have that success now. Thank you. So just remember to be grateful for what you have, and this success is going to come your way. You guys are really good about helping other people. You are the first people anybody thinks about if they need something, because you are the first person to be there. And you are the first person that a lot of people in your life have ever been able to count on. And so thank you for that. And thank you for trying to make the world a better place. I hope that May is nothing but good for you guys. And I love you, my beautiful pile number 1 Virgos. Bye. All right. Virgo pile number 2, my Goldenite Jade Virgos. If I can pick this up. Sorry. It's a bit of a thin stone, so it is so pretty. All right, let's see what is coming in May 2020 for your career and finances. The Eclipse Mermaid, a powerful energy shift. This mermaid has been coming out a lot this month. She is in a lot of readings, and there is, I don't know anything about astrology really, other than the sun signs and moon signs and rising sign stuff, but she is, she's saying that there is some powerful energy shifts happening for you and for a lot of other people this month, Virgo. The Four of Pentacles says you've been holding on to something. Something that hurt you. Something in the past that hurt you. Maybe you got passed over for a promotion and it hurt your feelings. It hurt you because you did so much work. You busted your ass for it, and they gave it to their best friend or something. The Oak King has you changing the way you look at something. This is the Hangman. And he says you're taking time to look at things from a different perspective. And you're changing. You're making a massive change. Either you're changing jobs or you're changing the way you approach things. This is your powerful energy shift. It has you working hard. Once you experience this enlightenment, whatever it is, it brings this change quick, and you work hard to make sure that this change occurs. Because justice, the standing stone, is the justice card. This is meant for you. All right. For those of you who already have a job, you've kind of been holding on to something bad that happened at work, but you're changing the way you look at things. You're changing your perspective. Maybe you're looking at things from your boss's perspective and you never have before. And when you do that, you cut this out. You change everything. You change the way you approach it. You change all of your energy, and you move forward, and you bust your ass, and you get everything you deserve because it's meant for you. Because you took the time and the effort to work on it and change so that you weren't in this place of lack and feeling like a victim. Now, for those of you looking for work, I see you're, money's tight. You are in a rough spot right now. But you're going to change the way you look at something, and it's going to bring you an epiphany that is going to change your entire world. It's going to have you working hard and in a way that brings you justice, brings you everything that you want. This is you realizing during this time of, quarantine, that there is a skill that you have that is marketable. And when you realize that you have this skill that's marketable, it changes everything for you. And you put that work in for yourself to have this justice because you deserve it, because you took the time to change the way you approach the things. And that's a powerful energy shift. This could also be those of you who are looking for a job. You've kind of been holding on to wanting a certain type of job, putting yourself in a certain role. And the cards are saying, think outside the box. Make a change. You may have more, you may be higher up than you realize. There are a lot of times we settle for jobs that we think are not, that we could probably get a better job because we don't think we're good enough. And this card has you realizing that you're good enough, and it has you making the changes necessary and moving on to a career field that has you just happy and feeling balanced. Yeah, that's what I have for you, pile number 2. I want to thank you guys for spending time with me. Hold on, I'm getting another possible message here. You've been holding on to something that makes you sad, that is hurt. You've been holding on to this hurt, and it's time to change the way you're looking at things. It's time to change the way you're doing things. Just focus on your work when you're at work. Don't let it become personal. Let the work stay at work. Keep it personal, keep it balanced, and you're going to be okay. I promise this powerful energy shift is going to take care of you. You're going to make the decision to change. And when you do that, it all comes together and you get everything you deserve because you guys are amazing. You are hardworking, beautiful people, and you deserve all the good that comes into your life. And that is what I have for you, my beautiful pile number 2 Virgos. I hope you have a wonderful May. I hope it brings you everything you deserve. Bye. All right. Virgo, pile number 3. You guys chose the pyrite. The small piece of pyrite. We'll put it by its daddy. And then you can have a lot of pyrite for this reading. We have Poe. Number 7, time for change, to learn something new, to use technology and gadgets with wisdom. We have conflict here, the 5 of Wands. You may be fighting at work right now. I know there's a lot of fighting going on, trying to figure stuff out. You're feeling a little bit sneaky. Uh-oh. What are you doing? There's some fighting going on and you're feeling a little sneaky. Oh, you're looking at another job. You're doing some job searching behind the back because you're tired of this fighting. You're tired of the crap. You're tired of being taken for granted and having to fight for every little thing. And the 2 of Pentacles suggests there's a balance coming, though. The 3 of Pentacles suggests that you're building a strong foundation, and there's definitely growth here. You go from balancing to building. And the Queen of Chalices or Queen of Cups says this is something that you are going to love. All right. So for those of you that don't have a job, it's time to learn some new skills. You've kind of been fighting going back and doing this because maybe you don't want to learn a new thing. Maybe you don't want to go back to school. You kind of had enough. You're done with that. But if you can do that, if you can go back and look and learn something new, it's going to bring a lot of balance and growth to your life. And it's going to put you in a place, in a position that you love. Another possibility for those looking for work is that you have some conflict in your past. You have something in your past that you're not proud of, and you're worried that once they see that, they won't want you. But this employer that you're looking at right now, they're very fair and balanced. They want to build something with you. So stay strong, and if it's something that you love, go for it. For others of you, you're tired of this conflict and you want something different. So you're looking for a new job, and because it is time for change. And this change will bring you balance. It will allow for growth, and it will allow you to be happy and have everything you wanted. Now, for those of you that are in a position, you're in a position where there is a lot of fighting. There is a lot of backbiting and nastiness and people talking smack about other people. There's a lot of people talking smack about other people. But you're able to bring balance to that. You're able to grow a foundation that is solid for everybody to work from, because you have a very open heart and are very good at problem solving. So when this conflict occurs, you take this chance to learn something new, and you solve this problem. You solve this problem effortlessly. You balance everything back, and you create this solid foundation, and you just grow this amazing team from this moment of yours, because you're a leader. For others of you, you're definitely having conflict at work. You're definitely looking elsewhere. And the new job is one that is going to bring you some balance. It's going to allow you to grow. It's going to allow you to flourish. It's going to allow you to be happy. But you're going to have to learn a new skill in order to do this job. And I see you having no problem with learning that skill. You're just so tired of this fighting and draining energy that you're done with it. And yeah, and that's what I have for you, pile number 3. You gorgeous Virgos. You guys are going to find a job either within the community, within the job you already have, or a new job that is going to bring you to balance, that is going to bring you to a place of growth and allow you to feel happy and, whole and loved and peaceful and necessary, like you are. Time for change, to learn something new, to use technology and gadgets with wisdom. So it could be possible that right now you're having a hard time. Maybe you're fighting with strangers over the internet, and the cards are saying, just remember, you're fighting with strangers over the internet. Bring some balance. Don't let it bother you. Take this time to create growth for yourself, for your channel, for what have you, because you want to do something that you love. And so that's what I have for you, pile number 3. I want to thank you guys for spending time with me, and I hope that you have the most beautiful May 2020 ever. I hope that good things come your way and that your career takes off. Bye. For those of you sticking around to wonder about the cards that I used, the tarot cards that I used are the Green Witch Tarot by Moura and Kiri, Østergaard, Leonard. And the oracle cards that I used are the Oracle of Shadows and Light by Lucy Cavendish and Jasmine Becket-Griffith. Thank you very much for taking time out of your day to spend it with me, Virgos. I really appreciate you. Bye.